Staring at the Lights.
Hello.
A watch along. So we thought we'd make a few of these, and this is a match that I would have thought I would have seen, but it turns out I haven't. Ethan's the same. And this is Hollywood Hogan versus The Rock from WrestleMania 18. You can watch it on the network. I'm sure you can find some other places to watch it. So we thought we'd watch it and get our sort of instant reaction from it. So if you are watching on the network, there is a little bit of a sort of bit where Drew McIntyre is talking about the match. So skip to 1 minute 45 and then press play.
I love this entrance.
Yeah, it's proper of its time, though, isn't it?
It is of its time. It won't work now, but
nah.
It's just a classic, isn't it?
The pop he gets as well, because it's off a massive heel run, isn't it? And people just weren't expecting him. Yeah. And you can even see on his face,
he was loving it.
I don't think he was expecting it. There's a shock on there of he's supposed to be booing me, but no one is, I miss the Fink as well.
Yeah.
The Fink's just like the voice of WrestleMania, isn't it? Yeah.
I miss JR.
Even that set as well.
It's mint,
It's just scaffolding, but it looks really good.
It literally looks like somebody's got halfway through building it and thought, fuck it, I don't know.
There used to be a chippy in town near Pond's Forge that had temporary scaffolding outside it. It was there.
18
years. It was 35 years it was there for.
Brilliant.
It's none of it's there now.
Don't surprise me.
It all down, but just behind Wilkinson's in town.
I don't know what you mean. Seems like a typical Sheffield thing, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because this is the height of The Rock as well, isn't it? And
yeah, this entrance is giving me I feel sick watching it though now. It's at about 14 frames a second. It looks awful.
Yeah. You could tell he's just
milking it, isn't he?
Milking it, but also not I wasn't expecting this to happen. Because this is the match where afterwards they said go home and get your red and gold, innit? Flew him back to Florida from Toronto and then get to Toronto the day after. Yeah, crazy.
Classic. Looks pretty good there and all.
Yeah.
I never liked his multicoloured beard though.
I don't get the dark stubble and white moustache. Why he did it.
I bet that were a nightmare to die like that.
Well, is it that? I always thought, is that his natural colour and he dyes the tash?
Blonde?
Yeah. Is blonde the natural colour and he dyes his stubble?
Yeah.
Or is
I don't know.
the stubble the natural colour and he's just dyed his hair forever?
It's a good question. I don't know. I didn't like this entrance theme though.
No, I never have.
I don't know why.
Been a fan of it.
Not my favourite. Isn't he back, The Rock, on
He's back on.
He's coming back to
he will be back depending when we put this out. But
yeah.
He was back on the Friday.
On SmackDown.
SmackDown, when the first sort of one that's on Fox is going to be back on it. Because there was a little story about how CM Punk said, "Ring me," because it's going to be live on Fox. Ring me when you come out.
That'd be hilarious.
And I thought, do you know what? It'd be very good if he rings him, but then he just
doesn't answer. Just ignores him. I'd do that, to be fair.
I'll be
sat next to the phone, mate. Give me a ring and just ignore it. Just be no.
I've just got this vision of Rock ringing him
straight
on speakerphone, but then you just hear this is the O2 messages.
He's not the voicemail for EE.
Yeah. He's not even got a personalised voice message.
No. Not even hey, it's CM Punk. It's just this is gift gas voicemail.
One thing I don't notice anymore, and it probably does happen, I just don't notice it, is flashbulbs going off.
No, it doesn't happen anymore.
They must do.
Dumb. Not often. I don't know if it's the way they film it or the way that it's lit, but you definitely don't see it as much as you used to.
I love these types of matches where they're just so big that there's a minute and a half.
I'm just looking at you.
Probably even more, or just stare down. But there's just look at the faces there. They're just this is going to be bigger than what we probably anticipated it was going to be.
I'm surprised Hulk laid down, to be fair.
Yeah.
Look at how young he looks here. We'll let you
It's
know when the
weird
bell
seeing him
rings
with
as well.
hair.
We'll do a now when the bell rings. This is a WrestleMania moment.
Probably one of the biggest ones.
Could-
Probably one of the
well, I don't know
biggest
about the
moments.
biggest,
Oh, it's up there. It's definitely in the top
definitely
10.
up there, yeah. Has the bell rung yet?
No, not even laid a hand on each other yet.
Looks like quite a small arena and all for a WrestleMania. Like thinking about like how big they do them now.
Yeah, now they're in stadiums. This
Yeah.
was still sort of
Still arenas.
arena area, isn't it? Or size of arenas, yeah.
That sign said, "Hey Hogan, 1983 called." Bell rung.
Here we go. Runned away.
How many times have they wrestled before this? Or have they never wrestled each
I don't
other?
think. I don't know.
This is before my time, so I
Yeah,
didn't
this is what year is this? This is like
WrestleMania 18, so probably
2002.
yeah.
That doesn't seem that long ago.
No, it doesn't seem that
But
long ago.
it
It's
is.
a long time ago. That
Yeah,
I'd have only been 5, so
it's in the Sky Dome though, 68,000
yeah.
capacity.
Oh yeah, it's still a big venue, but I'm just saying like it's not 100k plus like it is
Yeah.
nowadays, is it?
Look at them pupils on both of them.
Probably coked out of the minds. That's why.
Piss holes in snow. That's just adrenaline though, that innit? That's just like,
Definitely.
this is so exciting. We don't want to mess up, kind of thing. Kyoto as well. Like Mike Kyoto's just like
He looks like about 80, doesn't he?
he's not. He doesn't seem as animated as this anymore. Kyoto, like straight from like an
Well, no,
headlock
because they all
there.
used to
and
like
he's-
they all used to have their own personalities, didn't they, back in the day? Now they're just there to officiate and count 1, 2, 3. So classic, isn't it? It's so shit as well when you think about it. Like
Look how over he is.
I know,
though.
but like,
this is mental.
like in the 80s, this made sense. But Hogan, the fact that Hogan's shtick still, he can still do like the Usain Bolt pose and stuff like that, and still
he still hulks
and
up.
still pops. Like
Yeah.
it just.
Still poses.
You're just weird, isn't it? But it's probably because like people are just thinking, "Oh, I remember this when I was a kid," and
Yeah.
like, that's probably why they're getting so excited.
It's just almost like the sweet spot of it being nostalgia
Yeah,
as
it
well,
is nostalgic.
without it being
Yeah,
like
too cringy and weird.
without it being like Goldberg Undertaker,
Oh,
where
yeah,
it's
exactly.
like, oh, this is going to be
This is
awful. You forget how well The Rock sells as well.
He does, but he gets a bit too animated for me sometimes.
I don't like that sell he does for the stunner
No, it's the worst. It's the worst thing in the world. No, I agree.
when he like pushes himself
Yeah,
up
he does
into an
like a backflip.
handstand.
Yeah, it's stupid. No, he is wicked. Obviously, he's probably one of the best ever.
Look at that guy in the red t-shirt. Like, this is his life.
It is his
He's
life,
lived for
yeah,
this
bless him.
moment,
He's
hasn't he?
waited all year for this. Bless him. I wonder if he's touched a woman yet.
Oh, yeah, bandana's off.
There we go.
Booing him though. Look at that boo. Crazy.
I don't know what he expected though. Like,
But it's almost like this is like a reversal already. I mean,
yeah,
it kind
but
of was
I'd
with the
have-
entrances
I'd have
though.
seen that coming though.
Yeah.
If I'm booking this, I can guarantee this was going to happen. And I surely think that them two saw it coming and all.
I think they might have
They're not
might have
stupid
done,
enough to
but
not.
I don't think I don't think they thought it was
They
going to
might not
go
have
to this
anticipated
extent.
it, yeah, as much as it did, but I love Rock slaps. Don't actually punch anybody, does he? Oops.
Oh, botch.
Tried. Anytime I watch Hulk, all I can think of is when he wrestles Shawn Michaels that time, and Shawn just oversold every single thing that he did.
Yeah.
Because
I was
Hulk,
going to say
Hulk
that
just
actually,
wouldn't lay
'cause-
down, would he? He just wasn't
Yeah.
having it.
And Michaels was like in prime like knobhead mode
Yeah,
almost,
I
weren't
don't
he?
give a shit mode, but
'Cause
I
some
think
of
I
that,
think I had like a series like a best of 3 or something like that.
yeah.
And like Hulk won the first one, and then Shawn was like, "Cool, so I'm going to win the second." And then Hulk was like, "I think it'd be a really good idea if I won the second one as well."
What-
And then
what if it was 2-0?
What if it was 2-0 and there's
No
only
one
one
did
match
expect
left?
2-0.
Nobody didn't see that coming. And then it's like Shawn was like, "No, like we're not going to do that." And then he went and complained to Vince, and Vince were like, "We're going to do 2-0." He was like, "Oh right, cool." And it's like when Hulk's coming out and Shawn's like in the ring doing the like shovel thing in the middle of the ring. It's just like he just did not give a shit.
Imagine going into that though and like knowing that I'm gonna like on purpose.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up
for as many people as I can.
That's fair
and I'm
enough,
really gonna expose everything that's going on.
You gotta do what you gotta do, haven't you?
And to be fair, in the long run, it's not like his legacy, has it?
Nah.
Either of them, really.
Never going to, were it? But in the moment, it were annoying. But like, it was never going to be a bad thing.
I read this thing the other week about Hogan.
See, that's heelish, but he's still getting the cheers.
He's still getting a pop though. That when he started wrestling, he was 6'7".
Yeah. And
because of the amount of leg drops he's hit, he's 6'4" now.
Yeah, it don't surprise me.
Just compressed his spinal cord.
Yeah, it don't surprise me.
Which, when you think about it, what an awful bump that you're putting on yourself.
It's his own fault for choosing that as his finish.
Yeah. I remember listening to a Stone Cold podcast. He had Becky Lynch on, and he was like, "You still doing that missile dropkick from top rope?" And she's like, "Yeah." He goes, "Stop doing that."
Yeah.
You need to stop that.
There's loads. The smartest man in wrestling was Kane for choosing a choke slam, so you just didn't even have to get us like move. You just throw up with air with one hand.
JBL's clothesline from L.
Yeah, no bump. Well, JBL kind of had to. I mean, but like the least impact possible is Kane's choke slam because he just throws him on the floor and doesn't actually move at all.
There's a good Taker thing about that, and it's the same with Big Show as well, where he says, depending on how well you liked him, or how well the Big Show or Kane liked you, would be how well that you got that.
You looked after him.
And his comment was, it's a nice ride going up, but it's not nice coming down.
It looks awful, to be fair.
Looks gassed already.
They probably are. To be fair, though, they're probably in a good condition.
Yeah.
I think I once watched Austin watch along his match against Rock at, like, when was it, 17?
Yeah.
And he's saying how, he's like, you notice now that we're breathing heavy, we're absolutely fine. We could literally go another hour, but we're just making it look like we're knackered.
See, I don't know if I could... I don't know if I'm in the condition where I can like breathe heavily, pretending,
and
then at the end of it,
not be knackered.
I would, because I feel like I do that and then just hyperventilate or something.
Like, just pass out,
pass out in corner at ring.
Let's roll up. Hogan is God. What you gonna do? I love the old signs. Not the same anymore. I bet it were right annoying going to a show back then with just the sheer amount of signs. I mean, you just couldn't see shit.
Especially when some cocky guys got like the guy behind me can't see.
I love those signs.
My favourite one I've ever seen was Dyslexia 631.
Yeah. There is some brilliant ones.
Good back rake. That's a heelish thing to do.
I've just seen a D's Nuts sign. That must have been about 12 years before its time, because that was a thing like last year, wasn't it? D's Nuts in the meme world.
Yeah.
It's like a neon green sign behind.
The first time I ever saw D's Nuts was in Practical Jokers.
It's like
the US one.
It's like Vine. It was back in the Vine days, wasn't
was
it?
it?
And it's just like, it's just some kid on a phone.
Back in the Vine days.
Back in the Vine days. He goes, D's Nuts. Got him.
He's biting him and they're cheering him.
He's still cheering it. These wrestling fans are a piece of shit.
Canadians though, innit? That's why.
Well, yeah.
That's another thing as well. These like workout belts. I can't be comfortable to roll around and bump in. Cody wears one as well.
They help though.
What if you're trying to pick one of them?
Yeah, especially when you're Hogan's age, like his legs and knees.
He's probably keeping his hernia in. To be fair, isn't it?
Hogan's knees don't work anymore, so it's going to help him get him up. Cover him.
That was almost like a half choke slam, half uranagi. That.
What on earth is he doing? Why are you just cover him? What are you doing? Right now, leg drop him, Hulk. Think about it. Right,
it's almost
like a DQ if I've ever seen one.
He's trying loads of heelish stuff and it's just getting over.
Yeah, I assume they were like, right, maybe we can get them back on where we want them to be, and like if I carry on just being a prick, they might flip. But they just didn't give a shit.
They're not, and now they're just chanting Hogan.
Like Hogan.
You've just tried to choke someone, and now they're all chanting Hogan.
Look at the crowd, man. It's the most 2000 thing I've ever seen in my life.
The bagginess of those clothes is amazing.
None of them t-shirts fit anybody.
And it's not that long ago, like 2002. I'd have been 18, so I probably dressed like that.
Did. I bet you look right cool and all.
Yeah.
Like you thought you were the shit.
I bet I had like a FUBU top or something.
I bet you did. It wouldn't surprise me. But that was the style, wasn't it? Did you see that video that Botchamania guy put on Twitter of the referee shouting at Brock to do it one more time back into the ring to hit Dominic again.
No.
So he's like when Brock gets out the ring, and then I don't know which ref it is, but the ref's in front of him going like, one more time, like shouting it, and then it's just like, and then it cuts to Daft Punk one more time. It's just like one more time. He's like jumps it, ringing F5s him and like slams him down. Whenever they come near commentary table, I'm always looking to see if they have a drink of water.
To see if the wrestlers do.
Yeah, I remember Austin once saying that any time he could get a drink of water in a match was a blessing. And then ever since he said that, I'm always looking to see if any of them do it. Rock loved talking smack, didn't he?
These are like the sort of...
Was this no DQ? Okay, no.
These are like the middle sort of...
Low blow. Why would you not
style tables as well that are like they've still got the old school monitors on them.
Yeah.
And
I don't know why he didn't low blow him then. He's trying to be heel.
The condition though, I'd be blowing out my arse by now. Yeah,
you'd be surprised. I think. Again, I think it's just good.
It's
acting.
probably
like,
adrenaline.
That's what Hogan was like. That's what Austin was saying. Like it looks like they are knackered, but they could have gone another hour. And I suppose if you do pretend to be gassed and you like lay on the floor and pretend you're knackered, you're gonna get your breath back, aren't you? And you're gonna be like,
there we go, good old ref bump.
Nice. What are you gonna do, Hogan? Get a chair or something, mate.
He needs to get that belt off. Start
whacking,
cracking him with belt.
I love the guys that like bring signs and then like walk past the camera.
Yeah.
So I bet they're like sat on the other side of the stadium, but they're like, I want my sign to be seen. So they just do like a quick lap of the stadium with it up in air.
I haven't got a good seat.
Yeah, you see him walk past every so often holding it up. I remember, I think it's take Triple H in the Hell in a Cell. You see a lad with a Sheffield United flag like walk past at the back, and it's just like he had like a nosebleed seat or something, but he just wanted to be seen. So. Lita, who brings a Lita sign to an?
I don't think I've ever seen a Lita sign. I think that's the first time I've seen.
That could be the one, you know. Good for the sharpshooter.
There's still a little bit of like clumsiness within all this, though.
Yeah,
like that takedown then was like a bit of a lack of communication.
How old was Hogan here at this point?
I don't know. He's got to be in his late 40s. I don't know how old he is now.
I couldn't tell you how old he is now. He never aged, had he? Because he just had multiple surgeries.
Yeah.
The ref's down, mate. Not going to work.
See, that would have worked if he'd have tapped then, but then I suppose it's not. Oh,
yeah,
right, there
Imagine Hogan tap into that in any other match ever.
Yeah.
Like, he's literally never lost at anything like that. The ref goes down and he immediately starts tapping. Why is he kicking the ref?
So how long ago was this? This is what,
2002, so 12.
So he was 49 then.
49.
He's 66 now.
Right. How old's Taker nowadays?
Taker's like 53, isn't he?
Okay.
Yeah.
Low blow.
This is quite a long ref bump, this one. He's been out for quite a bit here.
Nah.
There we are, nice. He's not going to lose to his own move though, is he?
1, 2, 3.
I love a slow count. A slow count in a main event match. Hebner's was the one.
It was the greatest.
Hebner's in like...
Oh, the belt's coming off.
Hebner's in like the Iron Man between Brett and and Shawn Michaels. Slow count.
I feel like at this point he's not getting as many cheers as he were though.
Well, they're kind of like counting along. You've got like some of them are counting along and some are just not really getting it.
Why would you wrap it round your hand? What's that going to do? If anything, that's going to pad it. Stunner. I love Rock's DDT.
The thing, I love the DDT, but it's been so diluted.
Oh yeah, it's not as what it used to be, but
Jake Snake's DDT was unbelievable.
Yeah, it's the best.
But it's so diluted now that it just happens, and they don't even cover. Like,
what's he all over his chest?
I think it's confetti. I think.
Yeah, it must be. It's like glitter. I love the crowd.
It's such a weird kind of mix though, because it's just a noise. There's no sort of audible cheer for any in particular person.
Just a loud buzz, isn't it? That kid's clapping him along. That kid was like 4-year-old looking at him in the middle. He's very happy with Rock. Go on, Rock. Here he comes, looking for the rock bomb. Got him. The ref's up. Cheered us up. 1, 2, no.
2.5 though, not even close to 3.
Well, he's hulking up. Look, here he comes. Here he comes.
Listen to that pop. Listen to that.
The crowd's going. Look at Rock's face. Wait for the point. He's hulking up. It's so shit, but it's so good.
It's the stupidest thing.
It's so stupid, but it's brilliant.
It's like when Warrior used to shake the ropes, but it's brilliant.
Here it comes. You better move. He's not moved.
Good sell that as well. Very good sell.
1, 2, no.
Everyone is literally everybody opposite Hardcam is stood up.
Yeah.
Everybody stood up.
You can see now, look, everyone stood up. Nobody sat down. Apart from the couple in the front row that probably just got comp tickets and don't want to be there.
It's a big venue, that really. It's not a stadium.
It's not a stadium, but it's not an arena, is it? It's a bit in between them. Trying to get his leg up that tire.
It was like a mile off as well, wasn't it?
Oh, he moved. Here he comes. He's got to finish it.
I miss this as well, like all the photographers.
Yeah, it made it.
Makes it more like a boxing
Absolutely.
kind of match, doesn't it?
It's guttering now that that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah. Booing him because he's too tired to cover him.
He's got to get up. He can't go for the cover now. He's waited too long. He's got to do the people's elbow or another one. No, he waited too long, JR. You should know that. So you never go for it twice in a row. Oh, he actually hit it.
He pulled it off, though.
And normally, every single time they do that, they just get elbowed to back of head. Oh, he's kicked up.
Oh, here we go.
Here he comes. Yes, look at the crowd. I'd love to catch one of Rock's elbows.
Look at that pull out. It's like Rainmaker kind of thing, that.
Probably where they got it from. Beautiful. What a move. He's obviously in a kick out, but he's still great.
That was it.
No
that was it.
What a finish. What a finish.
I could have swore you were going to kick out.
Yeah, I could have just seen it come in. I mean, I knew Rock won, but I didn't know how he won. I'm surprised that was the end. That was wicked.
That was a really good match.
How long did that go? Like 20 minutes?
20 minutes long, yeah. Probably not even that.
Wait, hang on. How long have we been recording for here? An hour and 20 minutes?
No. 20 to 22 minutes.
What's the 0-1 at the end, at the start then?
That's like the track.
Oh, right. I'm not saying that was that good that I forgot how long we've been sat here for.
We just both zoned out for an hour.
That was really good. Did they shake hands or anything?
I think there's a bit of a sort of stare down, and then.
See, Rock's getting kind of cheered now. He's not getting booed out the building.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that aren't bothered, but they look like Toronto Raptors players, to be honest.
So, would you like a free ticket?
It's still mad, that story, that every time he used Hulk, he had to pay Marvel.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And it makes sense, but it is pretty ridiculous. That's why he just got called Hollywood Hogan for a while, because he just didn't want to pay it. How much steroids Rock's on now compared to how much you were on there? Got a bit of tub on him there, hasn't he? And then he quit the game, went into acting, took numerous steroids.
Well, when he kind of came back for his last run, what was that, about 6-7 years ago maybe? And he looked more like he does now.
Yeah,
he was really cut.
He was just probably full of juice, wasn't he? And I reckon there's some like clause where if you're not an actual full-time employee, you don't have the same like ped tests and stuff like that they do. Because look at size of Rock there compared to how big he is now. Hogan's selling like a good in and all. He must have thought a lot of Rock to lay down for him.
Yeah, because he didn't
lay down for anybody, does he?
Was it the match when he lost to Warrior? There we go, a little handshake. Go on, shake his hand.
See, if I'm Rock now, I'm thinking they've just turned, so let's carry this on as a story. I'd just slap his hand away and move on.
You'd slap it away or come in for the hug.
Or elbow him.
No, just elbow him.
No, I don't think I would have done that, personally. I suppose it's not your choice, is it? But
it is like you said, though. It's interesting that Hogan is willing to lay down for him and stuff like that.
Mm.
Like with the Warrior match, when he knew Warrior was going over, so he made sure he was the one who gave Warrior the belt.
Yeah.
just to take
to get a bit of shine off him.
Just to take that moment away from him.
Yeah, you're a cunt. Even still now, look, he's trying to get a bit of golden light on himself. Not a good match, that.
See, I think from this kind of thing here, so Hogan's like still in the ring, thumbs up to the crowd. He should have been the one. He should have been at the top of the ramp by now and taken the ovation from the top of the ramp. And Rock's still in the ring.
Yeah. He should have rolled out the ring and let Rock have his moment.
Oh, I forgot about this. Oh yeah, Razor Ramon and Diesel or Kevin Nash kicking off at him.
Lobbed the pick in his face.
So this must have been an audible that's called during the match.
Yeah, maybe.
And then
Rock on the ramp looking back.
Kyoto must have like got word and passed it on that this is going to happen.
Yeah, probably.
Because if that reaction goes, here he comes. If that reaction goes the way it's meant to, then this ain't happening.
No, definitely not. Nice. Clear the ring out. Hall selling like a good one. And if I were Rock, I'd just rock bottom him.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I'd just rock bottom him now, and then that's it.
It'd be a good tag team, that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Rock and Hogan.
That was it. To be fair though, NWO and WWE or WF at the time, it never worked. But then this is the end of it. It was
a perfect way to get out of it, wasn't it, really? It's just sometimes they fall into place, don't they, things like this, and it's just like, right, here we go, we know what to do.
Yeah.
The perfect way to get Hulk out of that situation.
That's it.
What a great match.
Good match.
Loved that.
I enjoyed that. I can't believe I've ever watched that before.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it. I feel like watching it again, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I think I've just seen bits of it and just assumed that was it.
Yeah, I'd seen it, but it didn't.
Yeah.
No, it was really, really good.
So that's it. Staring at the lights, watch along.
Hope you enjoyed.
Hope you enjoyed it. We will probably do some more.
Absolutely.
Of matches that we've forgotten about
or
we
forgot even existed.
Remember fondly for maybe the wrong reasons.
That's it. Take care.
That's it. See you later.